The best days for most employees of labor is always the payday. And that brings us to the fact that wages and salaries are not something the employees joke with. Hello and welcome to Global Happenings today. As we speak, a lot of tension is brewing as we are approaching very quickly the festive period. A lot of expenses, youth, parents, everyone is excited that this is the time to rest and enjoy. It looks like that may not be the case for some of our our laborers, our civil servants, our policemen. But before we go to the newspaper to find out what exactly may be their problem this time around, like subscribe to our channel by clicking on the red subscribe button. Beside it, you see a bell notification icon. Please go ahead, click on it to get notified as soon as we update our channel on YouTube. Well, following the harsh economic realities, the federal government have urged civil servants to spend wisely ahead of the Yuletide. On Wednesday, December 8th, the federal government advised civil servants across Nigeria to exercise caution in spending their November salary because of the possible delay in the payment of their remuneration for December. It was reported that the head of civil service of the Federation, Dr. Folashadeyemi Isan, issued the advisory yesterday in a circular. She said workers should make provisions for Christmas celebration from their November salary because of recurrent trends of shortfall in budgetary allocation and its attendant effect on the payment of salary in recent times across various MDAs. The circular was dated November 25th, 2021 and addressed to all staff, heads of departments, units and union leaders was titled Envisaged Delay in Payment of December Salary of 2021, a cautionary advice. The circular was signed by Dr. S.A. Adegoke on behalf of the head of the service, and the circular said, "It is noteworthy that while it is important to issue this advice, staff are hereby assured that the center is doing everything within its capacity to forestall unnecessary delay. The content of this circular should be treated with seriousness it deserves. If you love your jobs, do this now." Okay. Meanwhile, it has also been reported lawmakers of the Ninth Senate on Tuesday, November 10, considered two bills seeking to facilitate the swift prosecution of money launderers and terrorist financials. Statement by Israel Tabiowo, a special assistant press to the state Senate president, said the bills, once passed into law, will provide the framework required for prosecution of public servants who cannot explain the source of their wealth. The two bills being sought by the Senate are the Money Laundering Prevention and Prohibition Bill 2021 and Money Laundering Prevention and Prohibition Repeal and Reenactment Bill 2021. We're looking at this now. While they're saying they will not pay them salaries because of the recurrent expenditure, well, we know Nigeria, we are a spending state, we are not an investment state. Unfortunately, we are not even a producing state. What we do is we import, we don't even export, so we have a lot in our hands. What you are calling recurrent, it won't even cease if we keep borrowing to pay the current expenditures. At a time will come, we won't even have where to borrow to pay the recurrent expenditure because we're not even generating revenue, or even when we are generating the revenue, it is being lost somehow, and it is worrisome. Okay, look at this. You don't want to policemen that will even come and do the protection. They are even the security officers of the state. You are going to owe them. Okay, you're telling them to be cautious. No, you're not owing them. They should be cautious of that November salary that they are finished spending, that they'll get their December salary in January because of pitfalls, for shortfalls of the budgetary allocation, and there's no money. Okay, you're telling them they're now working 30 days ahead. Okay, no problem. Now you're now saying that if you don't have enough money to give and this guy decide to go otherwise to find a way of sourcing it, then now there's a bill that's going through the Senate that will be passed into law in any time soon, hopefully, that all those civil servants, all those public servants, civil servants who cannot explain the source of their stupendous wealth will be prosecuted. If you are not going to give people their salaries, children, some of these policemen, they have children, they got families, they got parents to take care of, and you're not going to pay them their salaries for December. Okay, how are they going to pay their school fees? How are they going to pay their rent? How are they going to feed with the cost of living very, very high? How much a kg of gas? How much is a liter of kerosene? All these things should help. No matter how you are cautious of spending your November salary, it's not even enough. The salary is not even enough. When you say be cautious, okay, tell me why these guys will not be on the street to extort. If you're not going to pay them, even when you pay them salaries, it will still not even be enough. How much more when you're not giving a reason why they should even extort? How did we get here? And unfortunately, it may not get better. Unfortunately, why I say unfortunately is because some of the loans we borrowed outside the state, outside the country, it has moratorium running. By the time we start doing the repayments concurrently with other loans we have collected and the ones that is on yet to be disbursed, hey Nigeria, Onigbese, get ready. This one is not going to be a small matter. That the time the next government that is coming, even the 2022 that we are even about to enter, by the time we enter it fully and they remove the subsidy of fuel, my God, and we are still battling that, okay, kidnapping and banditry, then you now begin to hear things that is coming. Oh my God, oh my God. Now the level of crime will be so high that it will be difficult. The crime now, we'll now be looking at which crime is the highest. Let's go and look out. Let's begin to see how we can cope or stop the crime rate, the one that have the highest, not the one, because if we want to go by, let's begin to arrest all criminals. I tell you, it's going to be a very few Nigerians that will be remaining that will not be criminals, because right now people will begin to cut corners. If you doubt me, if you live in Nigeria, try putting, if you drive, try putting your vehicle, DPK, sorry, fuel inside your car and pretend as if you're not watching. Tell the person, tell the phone attendant, maybe like 10,000 or 5,000 as the case may be, and remove your eyes and see how they would want to even make sure that they remove like 3,000 out of your phone or even more if you're not watching. So you actually have a situation in our hands. So you now see that the situation is probably not going to get better. We need intervention. We need the miracle of the Most High. We are still shouting insecurity. Now, every year we are turning out graduates. There are no jobs. Yes, we have heard about SMEs trying to grant loans but insecurity is increasing. Nobody is celebrating. We are not celebrating integrity these days. Nobody really wants to know how people make their wealth. All they want to know is they've made wealth. In the olden days, nobody is really interested on the wealth you make. They're interested in how you made it. But now it's the opposite in our time. I don't even know how to look like in the next couple of years, because the level of loans we've collected, we need to start doing repayment, which means some of this revenue we are getting, 90%, if not 60% or 80% of our revenue generated will be used to service loans. Then what will remain to begin to pay recurrent expenditure? That's what we're going to wrap it up. We have a situation in our hands. What's the take?